Hey, welcome to this Shortwave radio channel, and this is my personal observations after a few hours with the C-Crane CC Radio Shortwave. So this is a big radio. I mean, this is really a big radio, and it's feels like if you're looking for something that looks like and that feels like an '80s portable, well, that feels like an '80s portable. So this, of course, was offered like the Sangean 909X by Kevin Jane Apollo. I've been using it. Actually, I've been testing both receivers and even comparing them with each other for the past few hours. And I wanted to give my first impressions before I do, of course, a full review of it. So this is an AM/FM shortwave radio. It's a general coverage, so it covers up to 30 megahertz, and it is a nice radio. Actually, it has a very beautiful sound. Just look at this is medium wave 1130 Bloomberg, New York.
Block delays coming in from the Manhattan side as you come down the FDR Drive. The ride on Canal Street, difficult in lower Manhattan. A traffic agent was hit.
So you can see how the sound quality is pretty good on this thing. And, it has an interesting feel because when I use it, except for the fact that the front plate, the buttons are placed differently, the display and the way this radio works totally reminds me of the Grundig S450 DLX that I have here. And it's funny because I have the impression they kind of use some of that technology in here, but with some modifications. The sensitivity of this radio is actually really good. It's better than Sangean ATS 909X. The Sangean 909X, I knew it was a little deaf, and I just confirmed it by using it. But this one is super sensitive. I mean, it's really good radio in general. I've tuned several stations just using the telescopic whip coming with the radio. Right now, I'm just using the radio on its internal loop. Well, actually, this is interesting because it says it's a twin coil ferrite, which is interesting, and I don't know if it actually gives this radio a medium wave advantage. But one thing for sure is that I've been really enjoying using it. Sound quality, like I said, is great. The only problem I would say that, maybe a little annoying is the lack of a keypad, but honestly, by, going to the shortwave bands and just pressing the different shortwave bands that you want to go to, it's rather easy and quick to go to whatever frequency you might want to go to. So it's not that bad, honestly, and in the sense that it's still very quick to tune around the shortwave spectrum. So compared to, say, the Countycom GP5, it's actually quite easy to tune around to the frequency you want to tune. It is, like I said, it goes all the way up to the CB band and higher. It goes to 30 megahertz. And it is a fun radio to use. Honestly, I've been having a lot of fun with this. And it's sensitive. I like the fact that the keypad in the front illuminates when you actually press the buttons. So this is nice. If you're in the dark, you know what button you're actually going to press. Display is actually nice, well illuminated, and just a cool radio actually. If you're looking for a big portable that does have some sensitivity, it actually works really well. It's quite surprising, and I would say that in the portable range, it's actually nice. It uses 4D batteries, so it makes it quite heavy. But they do have a little trick. So inside the battery compartment, there's also a smaller compartment with AA batteries if you want. So you can actually pop in 4 AA batteries if you don't have D batteries and still operate the radio. Of course, D batteries will offer a lot more time of radio listening, but with AA batteries, one is easier, and most people have AA batteries rather than D. And the other thing is, well, you know what? It makes the radio much lighter, so that's also an advantage. So it's kind of nice. It comes with a power supply that is interesting because most power supplies from portable radios, I've noticed, are rather just, regular power supplies, nothing fancy. But the one on the C-Crane actually has a toroid coil on it to kind of reduce the interference. I kind of like that. Not a lot of portables actually offer that type of power supply to make sure that the receiver has, kind of less interference from the power source. Because most of the time you can't really use the power source because of noise induced through it. So my first impressions are quite positive on this radio. It actually works well, tunes well, has great sound, and been really having a lot of fun with it actually tonight. So more videos coming out probably in the night. I'm actually playing around with both radios, and shortwave's a little crappy tonight. So I've been going down to medium wave and all of that, but we'll see what we can bring up. And of course, we'll be comparing all of this with other radios like the XH Data and Texans and so on. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thanks for watching our videos.